Oh, that shit tight. Yeah, yeah. We back again, the trio. We gotta clap it up. So just checking in with y'all fellas. We actually had a great response. I put our first little like clips. I put them joints on TikTok and they TikTok be gaining up the views.
Yeah, yeah. Nah. TikTok is that's the way. That's the way, man. That's the way.
TikTok is definitely the way.
Yeah, I still gotta find that
Oh, ooh, brother, what's that?
what's
Ooh,
what's that?
ooh, brother, what's that?
So
Ooh.
today I'm in my robe. I thought you would be in yours, but
Yeah, I didn't make it to the casa yet. My apologies.
yeah, I got the drip down blue, the Nipsey Hustle blue. You know what
Is
I'm
you
saying?
cuz or blood?
I'm, I'm both, nigga. I'm banging.
Oh man.
He's set tripping.
Yeah.
I was about to say you set tripping.
they fuck around and be like, yeah, she gotta go. Everybody on my head. No homo, no Diddy.
And look, and did y'all see that clip? It's a clip online of a dude that's explaining the baseball hats because out there, and my cousin's out there. My cousin I was raised with, he's out there, and he was telling me like, nah, like all the hats that are like
Means something.
regular baseball hats, different sets out
Wear
there
different. Yeah, you can't wear
wear
certain hats out
different
there.
baseball hats,
Yeah.
like, and it
Like
and it means something,
No, I
like
like.
definitely
Houston
do.
Houston Asteroids is Hoovers. I know that because I be watching this little
Yeah,
joint called
when I was out there, somebody approached me, but they weren't like threatening. He was just like he could see that I wasn't on that, but he was more
Yeah,
so alerting me that another person may not be this generous, and so I'm just warning you. And he because I had what I had the black. That's when the black and purple boxes came out the first time when we was
okay.
yeah.
younger, and I had the black Colorado Rockies hat.
Oh, all right.
And they was just like, "Where you from?" And I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "DC." And they was just like, "Oh." And then the one youngin stepped up and was like, "Nah, out here that represents a certain set, and you in the area that ain't don't agree with that set." And I was just like, "Oh no, I'm not." I mean, yeah. He was like, "No, I can see, but I'm just warning you because the wrong person might see that and they ain't gonna consider
Yeah.
you might not just
Ah,
be from here. You might be from that other side, and they gonna tell you
yeah.
how to carry it." So
Yeah.
I had to stop wearing my Colorado Rockies hat when I was out Oakland. When I was in Oakland, I couldn't even
Mm.
wear
Nah, it's a thing. It really is a thing, man.
it. Yeah.
So what's up with y'all, man? What's on? I was trying to do Thursday because me and G we was reminiscing about our college days. We used to have Thirsty Thursday, karaoke Thursdays. You know when
Hmm.
you man we oh my god, bro, college was wild, bro. Like
Too
we
wild.
we did everything under the books, under the sun, man.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes. He was Project X before the movie.
I, I can imagine y'all in y'all younger
Hmm.
ages.
Yeah.
Yo, I had him dying laughing like a few weeks ago, like a month ago, about a situation they was trying to help one of the
Oh my
girls in the
God.
window.
I'm
so look,
embarrassed. I do
so
care about
look.
my friends, y'all. Before this story comes out, bro, before I get into the story, I do care about my friends, y'all. Before she says this, proceed,
Alright.
Tiff.
So Porter, so we used to on Coppin's campus it was like two dorms, and you either was getting somebody to check you in, or you was sneaking in. So visitation would be from like 12 noon to 12 midnight, right? To midnight. And so after midnight, that's kind of when you come alive for real, especially if it's like a Friday like this. everybody on campus, nobody went home this weekend. It's a bunch of parties, or you going to a party and you want pregame or whatever. So, so
Mm-mm-mm.
everybody was finding ways to sneak in. So in his dorm, they used to kick open the side back door or whatever, and a bunch of us would like sneak in there and then hit the stairwell, and then duck off to wherever we was going or whatever. And then of course, if somebody was down working at the front desk, they would fuck with you. Like they would call somebody, like, oh, such and such walk in the building or whatever, and you either gotta hide or you gotta get the fuck. So I guess this one particular time, somebody we know decided they was gonna climb through the window. So this nigga G,
Lord of mercy.
this nigga G, and another one of my friends dropped the little sheet to her. Like, here, boom, here you go. So she gets to, climbing in this 2 floors up. So she climbing, and then the way it is, the way they're doing, the where their window was at, it was faced like the back road or whatever. But it had bushes and trees and shit,
Yeah.
right? So she climbing up the jump. She finally get to make it. She get ready, G get ready to stretch his hand out to pull her in. So all of a sudden, they came running through the joint. Yo, Percy, that's the dude we hated. That was
What is he?
the
The resident director.
yeah, he was the resident director. And he would literally, so they can stay on campus, but he never stayed on campus. But if he knew there was a lot of people and stuff going on, he would stay on campus just to like monitor everybody.
Time
So
flies.
everybody running through the doors, Percy coming, Percy coming, Percy coming. And I was getting ready to head to G and them suite, but I ducked off into somebody else's suite just to kind of hide for a little bit until everything settled down. So I guess in the midst of her, when everybody yelling, the other individual that was helping G pull her up, G like, give me your hand, give me your hand, we can get you in, hide you. He decides to let the whole thing go. So when he let the whole thing go, she went flying back into the bushes. She went flying back. Listen, she went flying back into the bushes, right? And so what made it even funnier was she didn't come back. Like, we ain't see her for a little minute. So now at this point, everybody getting ready to leave to go head where they heading, either to the liquor store or whatever the case may be. As we walking out the building, mind you, we fried, right? As we walking out the building, we see her come in the building, and she from New York. So she
Mm-hmm.
loud and she got that
Mm-hmm.
accent. So
Mm-hmm.
she she come in the building, and my homeboy Corey goes, "Is that such and such?" I'm like, "Yeah," and we just bust out laughing. She had tree branches in her head. she it looked like a real cartoon shit. She had tree branches in her head, all this other stuff, and then all we hear is, "Oh, y'all niggas dead ass think that shit is funny. These niggas dropped me, and then y'all niggas ain't check on me, right?" But look, this is from my
Oh
perspective.
shit.
G got to give it from his perspective when when they
I can't.
dropped her and he
I
looked down.
can't.
Like,
I
he
can't.
was
I'm crying.
so,
I can't.
so, so,
Oh my god, bro.
so,
That shit is gonna
so,
never get old. Never.
so, so look, so uh, so yeah, so she kirking. I'm talking about kirking, and we steady laughing. Oh, y'all niggas think that shit is dead ass funny? That's dead ass funny. Matter of fact, where them niggas at? They dropped me. They dropped me. They dropped me. Matter of fact, you know who was else out there with me? That and this is why I say this shit is a small world, a small fucking world. You remember Shantae that used to play for Coppin basketball? Gay Shantae?
Bones.
Yeah. No, no, no,
Bones.
no, no. Not light skin. This
Oh, the
brown skin
Shantae,
Shantae.
the one from Philly. She was from Philly, Jordan, Newark. One of them. I know you talking about though.
Philly.
Philly, yeah.
Philly. Guess who she know out Philly?
Philly.
Yes.
Damn.
Mm.
She, yes.
What a
Yes.
coinky dink.
Uncle Wiggy, like that's why I say I know too many people, bruh. But look, she was down there with us, and she was cracking all
Heifers,
these,
heifers of a feather annoyed together.
bruh. So, but I
Both of
just
them is
because I
annoying.
was
I
talking
don't
to
even
her
know
like a
Philly.
few days ago. I had she had liked something I had posted on Facebook, and then I seen that she friends with old girl. I'm like,
Mm,
damn, I know this small world, bruh. Small world. I ain't even tell her because I probably would have heard some horror stories. So
yeah.
look,
Yeah.
so so me and Shantae and everybody down there, and Shantae is just cracking up. I'm talking about to the point she in tears. She's like, "Y'all motherfuckers think that shit funny? I'm gonna beat all your asses." So she's looking for G in the other individual. She's looking for them, and I'm just crying laughing because at this point we fried, we drunk, we everything, and everything is funny because she still got the trees and the she still got the trees and the bushes in her head, and nobody's helping her go like, "Hey, let me get this for you or whatever.
You
Let me
know the
help you
little,
with that."
you know the little meme that went viral for like 3 months when they were just taking the same little girl and they put the bonnet on her, the girl in the window and all that. That was Ashley, bro. That
But
was her,
listen,
bro.
you gotta tell him how she looked.
Oh my
You
God,
gotta tell her
Porter,
what y'all did, what she looked like, and what y'all did once she fell.
Porter, you gotta understand. So to say, so just visualize you standing in a window, like from your waist and up is literally outside of it because you are helping somebody propel up a concrete wall 2.5 stories
Oh my
through a
God.
window with fucking dorm room bed sheets tied together like we in prison
What?
break or something. Yeah, literally. Crazy as it sounds, people was geeking to do this. And then it got so, and then I seen how me business minded I am, how people were so eager and going the drastic measure. I started charging people, and people stupid was enough to pay me. People was paying me to use the fucking sheets to climb up the wall to get in the building just so they could go cheat and go get the girl they wanted, go get the guy they wanted. It was fun. But back to the story. So just visualize me out the window, and I'm coaching her because I'm the one with some empathy. Zach don't give a flying shit. He don't
Yeah.
care at all. He don't care. So he's like, man, come on, man, you playing? Like, come on, God. I'm just like, nah, actually, you gotta use your feet and walk up the wall and use your hands and walk it down. If you try to
So
use your upper
on this,
body,
like, so
if you try to use your upper body strip, I know you as a woman are not capable of doing that. So you work smart, not hard. You use your legs and you walk up the wall and you walk up the rope like that. So she literally gets to the windowsill. All she has to do is let go of one of her hands and grab one of our hands, and we literally pull you in from there. But like Tiffany stated, we got an alert that somebody was coming. And Zach, being the paranoid person he is, he just panicked. Like, oh shit. He just let the rope
and
go.
dropped her.
And when he let the rope go, it's like she looked right in my eyes. And I could just see her like swimming backwards, screaming,
She was looking like Shorty from Get Out.
yo!
You remember
Yes, like,
when he fell into the sunken place and he's like this?
yes. She was literally I watched somebody swim in the air backwards and fall in a bush. I was, I'm just looking at her. She fell. It was only 2.5 stories, but I swear to God, it was like a 15-minute drop. It went in slow motion, and I was just
That's
hoping that this
crazy.
girl was going to be able to walk again. Like, because she fell straight on her back, like boom, from the second floor of a dormitory in college. Like, and it wasn't the best terrain back there. It was rock, asphalt, little mini boulders,
Broken bottles of
broken
liquor that
bottles
we.
of liquor. Niggas used to throw out the room because they were doing room raids. Like, man, used
No,
condoms, all types of shit back there. That was like a little. She fell in the trenches for real. The trenches. And Zach,
hey,
and then when as she's falling, I'm like looking, and when she hit the ground, Zach like, oh shit, and he grabbed me back and slammed the window like nothing happened. Like I'm like, bro, like, bruh, she could be dead or hurt, bruh. He like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like they ain't coming. I'm like, but even if they coming, now we have a murder. Like the fuck? What you talking about, bro? We got bigger problems. What we gonna explain to her? Like that Ashley Big Mouth ass is definitely gonna tell what happened, and then somebody's gonna get pointed to, and if it's you, goddamn, I gotta go on a run because look what you just did. Shit, you gonna point
It's
my ass the fuck out? So I'm like, bro, when
hey
she came
Porter.
through that door, when she came in the door, Ashley, I literally was like, thank you God, because I just knew that bitch was gonna be paralyzed. I knew it. Or a broken back or broken leg, nothing. I
When
was
I say
so enlightened to see her walking through my
we was
threshold, body able.
we was all gathered in the front. Me, G, my homeboy. It was a couple of us. And Shantae, everybody, right? We was all in the joint and we seen her walk. So this what made it bad. Shantae go, damn, Ashley, what the fuck happened to you? And and that's what triggered it. She's like, fuck y'all, these niggas. Da, da, da. And me and Shantae over there hollering. I'm talking about
Oh
tears.
my God.
Tears, bro. I'm sitting there like, yo, these
I thought
niggas
that girl
wow.
was never gonna walk again. I swear to God.
But listen, when something happened, I don't know if Zach ran and started telling everybody, but by the time everybody got downstairs, everybody knew Ashley had fell from the window.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, matter of fact, that's why, because when Ashley was coming up the window,
Yeah.
she was actually the first person. It was like a crowd of people down there waiting next. So once they were like, "Oh shit!" First she come, everybody ran, and she fell. So she was even more mad. And when she
Every
fell, everybody left her ass. They left her
hey
to die.
water.
They left her ass
Oh
to
my
die.
god. Oh my god. I did not know it was
They left her to die.
oh my god. Everybody, it was a bunch of people down there. See, I ain't know that part, Porter.
I
Oh
forgot
my
about that
god.
part. Yeah, yeah, it was. It
Why
was
she
like
just
four or
ain't
five
come through
people.
the? Cause I had came through the side door, and then kicked it right there the stairwell. Why didn't she
Mm-mm-mm.
come through? Yo, everybody left her. But look, what was so crazy was everybody that probably was out there with her was already in the dorms by this point. Cause
Mm.
per
Mm.
t-
Yeah, and then they put a clamp down on the desk, so that's why people was trying to come through. Oh yeah, it makes sense. So
yeah,
she was pressing getting there.
because
All her friends got in, but
they put somebody cool at the desk. Matter of fact, I think it was either Sway or somebody, but somebody was at the desk that we was cool with, and they hit the, oh, I'm going to the bathroom real quick, and then that's when everybody knew, you know what I'm saying? Because if he was at the desk, he had to do his job. He had to be like, oh, where you going? You know what I'm saying? And then some people would just like if they would ask for IDs, they weren't scanning IDs to make sure you was there. It was just like, oh, flash your, you know what I'm saying? If you got a
Yeah.
cop an ID, you could do like this. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
then at the time, the camera quality wasn't good. It's probably some A1 shit now. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was just kind of hitting them with the, and then and dipping and then if you didn't stay on campus, or and half the time people that was up there wasn't even attending the school.
yeah,
Motherfuckers would have their whole boyfriends and girlfriends living with them, and they wasn't even going to the school, Porter.
Wow.
we was probably passing real niggas on the run in Baltimore City in the hallways. Cause I remember
And then
coming out
and
the hall. I remember coming out one day in the hallway. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. And there was like four niggas in the hallway by the elevator, just not waiting for it, like posted up, chilling. And they all had gold fronts. I was just like, hey, I'm going
because
back to
what
my
happened
room.
was them girls, all it was like whether you was from PG, DC, Philly, New York, Jersey, California, wherever. For whatever reason, them Baltimore niggas had them college girls on lock. They was always in the dorms.
Mm.
they was always in the dorms. Them niggas would come up there to play ball, just to hoop. Like when we would have like hoop sessions, just like, oh yeah, what you doing after class? Oh, we going up to the gym to hoop. Woo, woo, woo. And them Baltimore niggas, and that's how it started. Them Baltimore niggas would come and do, when Coppin used to have this thing called free gym, and anybody can come. So I guess them Baltimore niggas knew, and they would come up there, and then of course the girls be in there watching their game. Oh, he cute, and you know what I'm saying. You probably was, some of them women were probably sheltered, and then now, oh, they see a nigga, and them Baltimore niggas had them chicks doing every and anything,
Mm.
every
Yeah,
anything, bro.
she ain't lying.
Nah, bro, that that was one funny moment. Oh my god, what was another joint when they got
Yeah,
the? We had endless.
remember the
Nah,
smoke rope?
I gotta tell this story. I gotta tell
Oh,
this
good.
story. This nigga G, right?
What
Let me
I
make
do?
this clear. That's not him anymore. Just
Yeah,
in
I'm a
case,
very transformed man.
that's not him anymore. First of
Re-
all,
reformed,
I would
reformed, and
never. I'm gonna
transformed.
tell two stories. The first story, I was mad as shit at this nigga, right? So we all coming back from summer break. Yeah, what's up, G? So mind you, they had the summer program up there, and when I used to have my little house out Baltimore, you know, I was out there and would go up there with my homeboys because they was the counselors at the time.
Mm.
So, you know, I done met all the little incoming freshmen. What was it? Tiff. Uh, it was a bunch of them, right?
They had dibs on the fresh
Man,
meat. They
I
had dibs
already,
on the fresh meat quarter.
listen, already had dibs on the joint. So it was just one jump that nobody couldn't touch. I was wheeling her in, I was breaking her down. Like a week later, I see I see this nigga G coming out the doors. And she coming out in front of him.
You know
But
what?
she turns around and hand him something like, "Here, I'll see you later." So when I seen that, I was like,
Uh, 1 plus 1 is 2. God damn.
I said, "How you know, shorty?" He like, "Yeah, I was moving in and I seen her and she approached me and I was like, oh my god, oh my god."
She's tainted now.
I was
Dean
like,
had her.
but mind you, let's be clear. Let's make this extra clear. This nigga had a whole girlfriend on campus.
Ten, ten, ten,
Whole
ten, ten,
girlfriend on
ten.
campus. And I'm like, and as soon as she step off, here
I'm
come his
not proud of
girlfriend.
this shit.
And
I
here,
go.
look,
It's just fun to hear.
soon as she step off, cause she lived in my dorm. We lived in the next one. His girl lived in the same dorm with him. Here she come, walking. And I'm looking at this nigga like, if I was a tender dick ass motherfucker, I'd tell on you right now. But
Oh my god. I love you,
I
Jen.
was, I was,
Thanks for
I
never so
was,
thanks for not soldier hating.
man, listen, I was sick. I was like, that's all right. And then I remember I started fucking with uh shorty that Mark Briggs was fucking with. And he got mad one day because she had checked me in. So we sitting on her bed talking, catching up. I'm coloring with my feet up. We coloring SpongeBob and all this. So Mark Briggs come knock on the door. Doo-doo-doo-doo. He like, yo, I know you in here. Why you ain't answering the phone? I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Damn.
So I get up. Mind you, I'm in my wife beaters, some shorts, and my socks. I go answer the door. He was like, what's good, Tiff? He ain't thinking nothing of it at first. He go, what's good, Tiff? I dap him up. So then he walk in. He like, what you doing? So I get back up on the bed on my stomach. I get back on the bed, stomach, and start coloring again. He like, oh,
Oh shit.
oh, that's what you got going. He said, I see how you do. I see how you do. That
He
nigga
talking to
was,
her or you?
he talking to her. Cause in my
Oh
head,
god.
I don't know, but he popped up on her
Mm.
and happened to catch me in the room. We didn't even do nothing. I was just sitting there talking to her, coloring. I was like, you know, she telling me about her life story. Matter of fact, you remember the very last shooting at the CFE where they shut it down and somebody died?
Mm-hmm.
That was her sister. And she
Damn.
was like, yeah, you remember the year the CFE got shut down. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah. She was like, yeah, that was my sister. My sister got killed, and I was just like, damn. So we in there talking. Hey, okay, because it was on some shit where I met her I seen her at the track party, and I was just like, oh man, we got a Porter. We got stories, bro.
I can imagine, man. I know
Bruh.
y'all do.
I think, and it was so crazy because I never wanted to go to Coppin. Like I never wanted to go to Coppin. And after like my first year going into my second year, I was like, oh yeah, I like it here because I was trying to transfer. I had put in my transfer to go to Howard. I was so hell bent on going to Howard. I was like, fuck this place. I want to go to Howard. I
Yeah.
just need. And I had got the green light to get accepted into Howard. I was going to Howard next year, but after that, I said, "Oh no!" I stayed just cause of the bullshit. Like I didn't
Nah,
stay. I
yeah.
didn't stay to get my education. I stayed because we were having so much fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
having so much fun, and that's what I be trying to tell the kids, man. My best times was in college. Now I got some high school shit. When one day we get MP on here, oh man, MP got stories of high school.
Yeah, I heard a few and I was dying.
We got some stories for high school parties, all that. But yo, I'm trying to tell you, like we got,
Gracias.
we got,
What you get from the liquor store? What you
man,
get from the liquor store?
everything from the jump, bruh.
Go
You,
ahead.
you, would you have ever gone, Porter, if you had the chance to?
To college?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That was one of my biggest regrets was not going to school, man. Was not going to school because when I graduated, I kind of just hopped out there into the work field,
Mm-hmm.
and I never really, I vicariously kind of lived my college experience through other people. You
Yeah,
know
that's how
that?
my friends, my homeboys was. They lived all my homeboys out here,
Yeah,
even in
mine
high school
too.
didn't go. They was, man, I
I,
always
I
had
I bought a
somebody up
I
copping.
bought a couple of my homeboys up there on weekends and let them go to parties, track parties,
Man.
and they should be like, they still be
Oh my
man, G,
God.
remember you took me to Baltimore, bro? We went to that party,
Listen,
bro. Oh my God, I used to be like, I don't even remember that shit because we used to
Porter,
do
we
that
used to
shit on
have
random Wednesdays.
so look,
And you was there for one weekend.
This nigga G used to be on the track team. So around the time he came, they had these joints called the track parties. So the track parties would be in a basement like this, but in
We
Baltimore,
had
them
we
houses.
had track the track team. Like 80% of us didn't live on campus. We literally had houses
Damn.
surrounding the thing, and they would call it literally the track house because it'd be like 4 or 5 of us in a whole house, like a whole
Mm-hmm.
house that was paid for through athletics and our scholarship and all that.
Okay.
Listen,
So it'd be like we had one on Benlow, we had one on what's that Bushwick, and then we had one on I think
Ward.
on Warwick. Yeah, so like we used to randomly, it'd be a random Wednesday or random Monday or it'd be a weekend. Everybody went home and a selective amount of people on campus was bored. So we'd just throw a track party,
I
man.
had my
Shit'd
homeboys
be lit.
come from down
Shit'd be
here.
lit. Remember the best description Porter would be remember Sean Paul's Give Me the Light video
That's how I was in the
in
basement.
the basement when the walls
Oh
were
yeah,
sweating?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Stop banging on the damn furnace.
But
That
listen,
that was every track party.
let me
Some of
tell
them
you,
had to get canceled. One of them, the fucking floor, the whole
floor
floor
caved
caved in.
in.
Damn.
We was in the basement jamming with a DJ. We had everybody upstairs, the whole from the front door to the back door, house packed, jamming. You had private parties upstairs. Y'all know what goes down. No Diddy shit. Nobody was forced. Nobody had weapons. It was just,
They were some
yeah,
goers.
yeah.
But
TTG,
listen, let me
train
tell you
to
the
go.
attire. Let me tell you the attire for track
Oh
parties.
my God,
They would
naked.
have they would have track parties in the winter, spring, whenever we was in school. And
Fall.
during that month of like fall, going into all the way up until like maybe February. First of all, if you was at a party, right, you would go
Mhm.
to a party, you would get a text track party at 3 a.m. So you would go to the track party at 3 a.m. Now, if it's cold, you not wearing no regular clothes or nothing. In 30-degree weather, we were in shorts, flip flops, and tank tops because
I
You
was
had girls in
tripping.
like real
the
life booty
listen
shorts, Uggs, and a spaghetti strap shirt and a hair bonnet, and they was there to twerk their life away. Hopefully, get cranked by
because
somebody's son.
because listen, soon
You
as
even
you
had the
walked in
ones
that
that
joint,
couldn't wait and was going in the tank party.
soon as you walked in that joint, it would get
Man,
hot. You will be I'm talking about
yeah.
sweating. So that's why we never went like, everybody first make their mistake like, oh, it's a track party. It's go So you go into the joint, but then you realize your second track party, you not wearing no hoodie and no we were walking in 30-degree weather. 30-degree weather. Hold on, Porter. I'm gonna tell you the song that would get everybody going.
What
I'm
you
gonna
mean?
play this joint.
You might as well give it time.
Hey, G remember this joint too.
You talking about? Yeah, I go. No, you go. All right, I go.
Yeah, G. Listen, this song right here, Porter, would get everybody going. Would get everybody going.
Swag, say.
One of them, two of them,
Ah.
so the crew of them, I will wind them. With a three of them, with a four of them,
So what's so funny about that
They be
song?
down. They be down
That
in the
song.
basement like this.
pack up my girl.
That's so funny. That's so funny
Would get everybody going, bro.
because I used to hear that song. I used to hear that song when me and my man used to go to H2O.
Oh yeah,
Me and my
H2O,
man,
yeah.
me and my
Oh my
man used to
God,
go to
Porter, you brought it
H2O,
back.
and the reggae room. That was the song, like that shit, like, cause the H2O had multiple rooms with
Wrong.
different music. So
That was a
Mm-hmm.
joint on the waterfront, right?
yeah, that was
Yep.
the joint on the waterfront. So
I
like,
remember them
so
days.
that's crazy, cause what year was that? That was like what? That was like
That was like 2010, 11.
I'm about to
Nah,
say what was it
nah,
like
like,
09?
nah. That was like
Nah, yeah, I was about to say that
oh
was like oh 08,
nine,
oh
oh
nine,
oh
oh 08,
nine.
oh nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, cause
You're right, cause
cause oh
I was fresh out of Wilson, cause I graduated '07,
yeah, and
and
see
I remember right,
'09.
yeah, it was like '09.
Yeah, '09. I was cause I came
I
out
was fresh.
I came out high school '02. So '09 I was outside.
Mm.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
like
you
we
was
was out
already,
like
you
we was
already was with it.
like places like K Street Lounge,
Damn, K
uh
Street Lounge.
like Lima. We was K Street Lounge, Lima, Lotus, Platinum. These were all the
Damn,
clubs. Like
You took it back.
all
took
these
it
clubs in
back,
the
man.
city was like, and this is like, cause Platinum. I remember around that time, Wale had D Dug out
Oh, and
The
everybody
joint
was
with
getting,
yeah, I know what you're
with the
talking about.
Northeast sample.
yeah,
Yeah,
You know
everybody
what
was
I'm
getting to know
saying?
him.
You know what I'm saying? And around that time, like, cause I
That
took.
was Tabby Bonet days.
And yeah, yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
That was put you in the pocket.
Yeah, that would
put me
put
in
you
the
in the pocket.
pocket.
You know what I'm saying?
One
Like
hit
like that
wonder
was
with the wicked hairline.
that was before. Like I think that time that was a good time because like niggas that was really trying to get on, like shit was just quality then. Like everybody, shit different now. I mean, but that was a funny time, and I was laughing at the nigga, what's his name, man? Because he was talking about the creative recreation shoes.
Oh, Davy Ruffin,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, everybody had.
I had like 5 pair of wicked Jones. I swear to
And
God,
I'm
everybody's
like,
like, Joe, bro, I ain't never seen them Jones. Yeah,
I
and you
had
know what's
one
crazy?
pair.
I'm about to make us feel old as shit. Cause guess what? Guess what? I got every pair of my creative recreation.
up against the wall.
No, try one
Wait.
more guess. One more
Last
guess.
Like,
shot.
Nah, y'all about to die. Zappos.
Ah.
oh,
Yeah.
I feel like a fucking
Yeah.
fossil saying that shit.
Yeah. Nah,
bro, I had one pair and they was low top and I never wore 'em. I ended up giving it to somebody on campus.
I mean, it was, to be
No,
honest,
they wasn't the most comfortable shoe, but they was very stylish.
I mean,
It's
and
like
at
the
the
polo boots.
I
man,
wasn't a fan of those. I hated those.
I had two
yeah,
pair of them jumps.
I wasn't a fan of the polo boots, man.
And
I
I hated
knew,
when they made them male Uggs. Them jumps was ugly too to me.
yeah.
Listen, Zach was the first one on campus with him.
Yeah, I
So,
fired him up every day when
so
he put
listen.
them bitches on.
Soon as he told me where he got him, I went and got a pair. And that was like what, '09. Do
Hmm.
you know my
Yeah.
pair? I'm gonna tell you why the quality now is some trash. So everybody getting the UGG boots and stuff now, they don't last long. My UGG boots that I got back in '09 just finished being done. The only thing I had ever done is replace the sole and clean the what you call it. The only reason why they got destroyed is because one day I was with Chicken and he needed a pair of shoes to get on the bike, and he tore through them joints.
Mm.
I had them joints since 2009,
I mean, well, yeah, they
and I
put the cut on a lot of the shoes now. I mean, the quality, because I remember, girl I was talking to back then, like she was big on the Uggs, and like them joints was like really like the insides of them was nice, like it was
Yeah,
really
them jumps they don't make them the same.
yeah,
Y'all
like it
definitely
was just
right.
a different, it was a different quality for sure. Like yeah,
Well, that's pretty much for all of the shoes. Period, though.
yeah, yeah. I mean, nothing is the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tiff, I know you can concur because I know it's shoes that you still got that got re-released, and the ones that you had before
oh
holding
yeah,
up better
so
than the
I
ones
got a
now.
pair. I got a
Yeah, they
I got
don't
the new
definitely
I got the
because
new
it's
military.
the quality controls. They like ran away from that.
So look, so I got the new pair of fours, military fours that
Hmm.
came out, and then I just recently went and in my stash and found my old ones that came out in 2011. The the new ones, the 24s, they're wider, they're more comfortable, but the material on the 2011 ones is a much thicker material.
yeah,
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
noticed that
mean,
too on my white, red, and black fours. I got the old ones and I got the ones that released like a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago. And
hmm
yeah, my older ones, I wear them more than the new ones because the new ones, like, them don't just, they fresh, but they kind of like reformed and be like, they just feel loose. Like the leather is different as hell, like by far.
yeah,
yeah, they I think they just they mass producing. I
What
think more people now are wearing the shoes now, and they got to find a way to be able to, how can we make all these shoes at the same cost?
what liquor store?
You know,
Oh,
yeah,
Harvard.
yeah, like
yes.
that.
So
That
they putting cut on the shoes, man. That's just what it is.
yeah, definitely, man. That joint, that was a time, man. A time to be alive.
A
Yeah,
time was had. At
yeah,
the end of the
Man,
day, it
if
seemed
I'd
like
have
the
known
day
you
never
back then,
ends.
Porter, and you'd have came up to Coppin,
It would
man,
change
you'd
your
have been
life.
up there every weekend. I'm trying to tell you, once everybody, especially us that were 45 minutes down the road,
yeah.
our friends were visiting more than the people from like New York,
Well, I'm gonna
Jersey,
tell you. I'm gonna
PA.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you. So here's the funny thing. I used to come up to Coppin. I never had this conversation with you. I used to
Mm-hmm.
come up to Coppin.
Well, yeah.
When I was coming up to Coppin, my homegirl Latia, she went to Coppin.
Mm-hmm.
She, okay, Latia, I came out '02. She came out '03.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going up to Coppin around like, I want to say like '04, '05,
Mm-hmm.
because she was trying to hook me up with one of her friends that went up to have a car. So, she from around the way. She from around the creek. So, like she used to talk to my homeboy, and she'd be like, Chris, like I ain't got a ride. Like, can you come out here and pick me up? And I came out there one day and I met her friend. I was like, who this? And then
Mm-hmm.
that gave me a reason to keep coming out there and picking her up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'll come out there, and
Oh
every time I
yeah.
come out there, I'm trying to link up with her friend or whatever, her little roommate.
Yeah,
So
two. I don't want to. I'm not proud of this, but two people that I was having coming up there, they actually end up getting with. My two homeboys end up getting with two girls out there, and now they have kids with them. Their kids are like in their teenage years,
wow.
but the relationship ain't good.
Oh
So
man,
Yeah.
look, yeah,
yeah, so the relationships ain't good between them two, man. The my two homeboys and their children's mothers. It's just
yeah. This chick that I was talking to that was going up to Coppin, she was from Moco, man. She was like a little prissy chick. She was from Moco because she had went to what high school is that? Is that what's that Blair High School out there in
Montgomery
Montgomery
Blair.
County?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Montgomery
yeah,
Blair.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She went out. She went to that high school, and we was cooling, man. Because at that time, I was like really big on the open mic scene on U Street. Because U Street had a big open mic scene. So like me and my man, like that's what we was on. Like we were like around '05, '06. Like I was like doing all the open mics everywhere, everywhere that was around. Like, so I remember inviting her out and Latia out and having them come out to a couple of little open mic shows that I would do. And that's just what it was, man. That was a good time, man.
listen,
That whole like between like '05 and like really like 2000, from 2000 to 2010, that was a glorious time.
The
listen.
time
Every
we
time,
had.
listen. When they would throw parties, and of course, they shout out Baltimore, play, because at the time New York ain't really have like the drill scene where you could rep. You know what I'm saying? They had like 50 Cent, the
Yeah.
ballin'. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Jim Jones, all that.
Every time they wanted to represent DC, they played this song, and I hated it. This song.
Which one is that?
Ladies,
Oh
we
yeah,
got something for you
Uh,
yeah,
tonight. You
I
know what
don't
I'm
hate that
saying?
yeah,
I think
song,
y'all
but
gonna enjoy
yeah,
this
yeah,
one right
I'm
here.
kind of
yeah,
I ain't too
They
fond
You know
of
what I'm
it.
saying?
swore this was
Roll
the
with it,
anthem.
go with it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all gonna do
They
yeah.
now.
swore this
That
was the anthem for
How you doing?
DC,
Y'all gonna get
boy.
on in. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Patron.
you know what's the
Silver.
crazy thing about that song is
Patron, yeah.
that
Silver.
it was a good song. It was a good song. They just played it into the ground. They played it into the ground, dog. Like when I tell you, between the radio stations, between what you
Huh?
saying, every time somebody want to have a party out of town, wherever they playing that song, it was just like, dog.
They swore that was the anthem for DC,
And
and
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
dog. And I'm like, it's more to go than just that song, man. That song is not like, cause me, I grew up listening to like, because my dad from Southeast, right? So my dad is like, he
Oh,
grew
I'm
up
sorry.
with like niggas like Bugs from Junkyard. Like he grew like he went to high school with Bugs from Junkyard. And Bugs is the lead mic. You know, he the
right.
talker for Junkyard. My dad went to high school with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
Red
good, bro.
S's, like so my dad is a Junkyard,
Um,
Red S's. That's his era. And then I got into Northeast Groovers and Backyard. So like now granted, because the time that I came out in high school, my era is TCB and CCB. Like that. I remember like CFE and CFE in Forestville and Hot Shops in Marlow Heights. Like those was like prime spots in the county in PG County where everybody was going to for the Go Go's. That CFE was a situation.
nah,
That
for real.
CFE was
I remember
different.
that.
Facts.
That
Facts.
CFE was real different. You know what I'm saying? But see,
Facts.
that's the thing that's missing with the youngins. Like the kids, there is no go-go scene. There is nothing for the kids to go to, man.
Right.
Nah, it's
They
really
ain't
not.
nothing for like you. You gotta think about it. When we was 16, 15, 16, you could go to the go-go. You had
And
somewhere to go that kind of made you like socially, like where you could be with your friends. Now
it was
these
safe.
youngins like, yeah, these youngins ain't
Now
got
nobody want to
nowhere to
go because you
go.
might die.
Nobody
That's
throwing
the
house
thing.
parties. You man, we
Ain't
was
no house
always. And
parties.
then listen, then when you then if then it, look then for example like you meet somebody Like for example, me and Gary meet each other. Oh, you from city? Oh, I'm from Ox Hill. Oh, bad. Let's exchange numbers. So the weekend, everybody go home, or you on a summer break. I'm pulling up on Gary, going to a house party with him around his way.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this my homegirl. She from Coppin. She go to Coppin with me, but she from out here. This and the third. Woody woody whoop. You know what I'm saying? So and then it's like we knew you was local. You know what I'm saying? And oh yeah, bet I'm about to. Hey G, what you doing for the summer? Or you know what I'm saying? Doing nothing.
Hell
Like me and
yeah.
this nigga done pulled up on each other a few times over the summer break.
yeah, man. It's not like that no more.
Shit.
Cause
Not
even
even
growing
summer
up,
breaks. Winter
cause
break, Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, anytime you was on
yeah,
break and you was from the area and you and your roommate or whoever you met at Coppin, you was linking up with him.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Cause nine
one year
times
for
out of
Thanksgiving
10,
break, I went to Jersey with Zach. He took me all around Camden and
but
all
you
that.
know what's so
So
crazy?
it was fun.
All of us knew somebody from there. Like I end up knowing, you know what I'm saying? If you went to any school, PG or DC, that's how I said I knew somebody that went there. Oh yeah, you know such and such. Yeah, they cool people. Woo, woo. So it just made the connection even like stronger. Like
yeah,
oh, and you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
yeah. But that has a lot to do with the fact that our generation is probably like the last era of like people that was like that really understood what being social really means, like really being
Mm-hmm.
like socially like mature. Like you know, I grew up like really having to have a pen and some paper in your fucking pocket because if you trying to holler at some girls, nigga, ain't no phone, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, I
like,
was kind of glad I ain't had
like, like,
no
ain't no
disrespect, brother.
ain't no phone, like dog. Like I remember like having it like, man, give me a piece of paper real quick. You know what I'm saying? Or a girl really writing her number like on my
Mm-hmm.
hand. And I gotta hope that I don't sweat the number out my hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that was really a time. And like
they
niggas had to have
outside.
heart to walk up on females, man. You had to like, you walking up on females and God forbid you gotta walk up on a female and then she got all her friends with her. Oh my God.
Yeah,
She got all her
yeah,
friends with her, and
yeah.
you got to walk up on her. Oh my god, like that.
Right.
That's But now, niggas. Hey, look, I'm just gonna hit her DM now. That's what it is. Niggas
Right.
hitting DMs now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. It's just different now, man. So I miss them days though. Them some good times, man. When niggas was really like outside. Like when people be saying outside, I be like.
Yeah, I don't know what that really feel like.
I'm like, dog, like, okay, so what? You're just okay, all right,
First
like,
of all, they be outside for their fucking boredom. It was a
yeah,
time where remember we was like, look, take your ass outside. Don't come back until such and such. Go find something to do.
man, I could
And
tell you, dog,
that didn't mean go get in trouble because
I
you
could
knew
tell
better.
you my schedule, like where we was at when me and my man Miguel was at. Like, I could tell you, Tuesdays we was at the I Bar on I Street.
I Street. Damn.
Damn,
Thursdays we was
taking
at the
it
K
back.
Street Lounge. Fridays we was at the park. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
I can't stand
Saturdays,
Park right now.
man,
Saturday,
I never was a fan of that place for real, for
Saturdays we was at Love. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? And
real.
when all fails with the club scene in DC, you take your ass to the raggedy ass legend, which is what we
Aha.
call the dirty rug.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You go to the legends.
I ain't trying.
Hey, look, man,
Yeah, the legends.
the legends was crazy, man. I mean, dog, you go in that joint. First of all, the liquor that you pay for inside the clubs in DC, you might a bottle of Mo in the clubs might cost you in DC might cost you 150, man.
Shit, went back then.
Back then,
Yeah,
Definitely not now.
yeah. Back then
Back
it was about 150 for a
they
bottle of
want
Mo.
500 now,
they
and that's
want
just the minimum.
450,
Look,
Yeah,
450.
listen, 500 for one bottle, six niggas, and then it's an additional $100 because the bottle girl gotta get paid
You
the
gotta get
additional 100.
her, and she
So
gonna make
what you
sure of
telling me is
it.
I'm forcefully having to tip her. What if
yeah,
she's some shit?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
ain't got
but
the service yet, but I gotta pay for it.
yeah, that's why for me, that's why for me, I was never a fan. As much as we used to club and be in the clubs, I was never a fan of like the VIPs. I was never a fan of that because I
But
was like,
see,
dog,
we did
like
that shit so much at Love. Like, I'm talking about every when they had college night every Thursday. We was there every Thursday, every Saturday. If I can calculate all the money I spent on going half on tables. Like we was even having tables that was when they would have celebrities and all that. We were getting tables right next to where the celebrities would be at on the stage.
yeah,
All the money I
Whoopsie.
spent, I could have, man. Just thinking
yeah,
about it, man.
Yeah, I hate
And
that
then,
shit.
and
I
then
ain't even gonna speak.
we weren't even allowed to drink at the time. We would have these fat ass X's on our hands, go to the bathroom, wash them joints off, or somebody that we knew that was working the door at Love would throw us a little drink, man. We weren't even allowed to drink back then. The way
yeah,
we
Remember,
was partying up.
Remember Bourbon Street too?
Oh yeah, out Baltimore. Oh my God, it was the
Oh my
old
God.
Porter. You heard of Hammer Jacks?
Oh
yeah.
my
Uh huh.
God.
Okay, so they turned the old Hammer Jacks into Bourbon Street. And
Okay.
basically, college night, first of all, I hated going, but we always had a blast.
I had a
The
fucking
reason why
blast.
the reason why I hated going is because you had to your pants couldn't be sagging, you couldn't look like you was off the streets. Cause back
Yeah.
then,
You
them Baltimore
right.
niggas was on Hollister and all them ripped jeans where you couldn't wear ripped jeans, all that. Man, they would turn me away. I come back with my pants all the way up to my fucking neck just so I can get in and then get readjusted. But what happens is you would pay $12.
And
You would pay
drink for
$12. They'll
free.
give you a red cup
Oh
and you
my
would
God.
drink for free all night. So of course, the first couple,
Niggas.
but we pregame because we already knew they gonna water them joints down because they also had once they closed down Bourbon Street, they opened up this joint
Mm.
called Iguana, which is now called the Baltimore Sound Stage. So,
Mm.
Wow.
so it used to be called Iguana because I was just there last week with Q. I was like, damn, this the old Iguanas. But they
That's
would
when
get,
Zach broke his leg.
oh my God, this nigga Zach again. I'm gonna gotta tell you a story. So
Oh my
this nigga, we all lit, everybody drunk. This he ain't nothing but Zach ain't nothing but like 5'6". At the
God.
time, he was real kind of skinny because he was running track.
Yeah.
So this nigga decides he gonna pick up the biggest girl in the jump.
In the party.
They reggae jump come on. So you know all the Caribbean people going crazy. This nigga decides to pick up the biggest chick.
On
As he
some baby
picks her
boy
up,
shit.
yeah, as he picks her up, she falls on him. So, but he's still on the floor like this. And now he's starting to feel it. He like, yo, get her off me, get her off me. So we telling the chick, get off him. This nigga tore his ACL.
Oh my God.
That literally ended his career.
Tore his
Zach
ACL.
literally never ran no more after that. He
And
couldn't.
he would
Damn.
He was fucked.
listen. And he and you know how athletic coaches be. Don't do this, don't do that. He was Odell Beckham of the track field.
Basically.
This nigga had to have surgery, all that. Never ran again after that.
Damn.
And then just imagine the story he had to tell his coach. Like, how you tell your ACL? Man, I was at the club trying
Picking
to.
up the big bitch and drunk as shit in the club, not forgetting that the whole floor wet because everybody in this bitch drunk and wasting half they cup because they fried. And you try to pick a bitch up and you already 5'6". This bitch like 5'8", weigh twice as you with thighs that cross your eyes and your ass won't try to pick her ass up. And your motherfucking legs turned into linguine and went whoop dee. And then the
you,
gravity took a toll. Her thick ass fell right on them little legs and literally pinned them to the ground. And the
Damn.
sad part about it is he on the ground, like, and just, oh my God, like in shock. And then once he realized it, now he's panicking. But in that stage of like him hitting the ground and then realizing like, oh shit, and then like the pain starting to sit in. The girl was like twerking on him, thinking that's like this part of it. That's why he got the scream, get her off me. Cause now he realizing like my shit torn, popped, twisted, and everything, and this bitch is
Damn.
still trying to like ride me on the floor, thinking it's part of the show. Bitch, you just ended all the shows. He can't. And then Zach was that. Zach was a Zach was a Zach was a nationally ranked hurdler. Like yeah, Zach was like that, Tiff. Like Zach
Yeah, I'm
wasn't no
sure.
like Zach wasn't slow or nothing. Like Zach was like
Damn.
that. So
Porter,
like when
I'm
he
about to
when
show
he
you
did
something.
that, like that shit, he cried for like 40 days. Cause
Porter, I'm gonna show you something. Look, this was in
he
the
was hurt.
dorms with the Rem at Coppin's dorms with the Remy Martin bottle, bro.
You
Wow.
got pictures, Tiff?
Bro, I got pictures.
Oh
Listen,
Lord, I'm going
hold
to
Wow.
on.
jail. Don't let nobody else. Don't ever lose your phone. I'm going to jail.
I got pictures, bro. I got pictures. Oh boy, I got it. I even got the infamous picture of. Look, we was talking about what was he talking about? We was talking about Club Love, bro. Look at that, bro.
Mm.
Bruh, we was.
Oh Lord,
It didn't make no sense, bro. Hold on, let me.
I only been in love twice. The first time, I ain't even gonna lie. That's when I knew that I was like, whoever I thought I
Listen,
was, I knew. That's
Club
when I
Love, bro.
realized that damn, it's like, oh yeah,
On the stage, bro.
it's another levels to this shit.
I mean, it definitely was another level, man, because I mean, like I mean, you know how it was, man. You be on that, man. You be on that, you be in that long ass line, man, and then you see them
No,
cars pull up.
I
You
wasn't even.
see
I'm
them.
talking about this part. Well, you can relate, Porter. No offense to you, Tiff,
Mm-hmm.
but as a man, as a young man transitioning into a man, Porter can relate to what I'm about to say. Like whatever time it was in your life, Porter, when you was a young man and you know dipping and dabbing with the females or just doing whatever you were doing, and at one point every young boy starts to feel himself and think that yeah, ain't nobody doing it like me. And then my friends took my ass to love, and
Right.
I was intimidated to talk to any girl in there because I'm just like, damn, like, oh yeah, I thought I was the man. I got some leveling up to do.
Bro, I'm about to
It's
show you
it's
this
it's
picture, bro.
it's people in here I can't even compete. Like, I got like $12 in my pocket. I'm 19.
I'm about to show you
Yeah.
this picture
Yeah.
This grown
from.
ass men in here with shit, enticing
Look,
women with shit that I can't
this
attain right now.
this
That's when
from
I like
Love.
realized like, oh yeah, it's never levels to this
You
shit.
see that, G?
I
This
got
from Love.
some manning up to do.
This from Love, bro. I'm about to show you the next picture.
Why is y'all picture so small? What's going on with that?
Yeah,
How
that's the
do I
same
fix
thing
that?
with me. That's the
Yeah.
same thing with me.
This was me afterwards.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. We was wild, bro. We was wild. It didn't make no sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's why. I think that's why for me, like my run with the clubs was literally like '05 to like 2010, maybe going a little bit into 2012, maybe. But I started fading out. I was really phasing out after that because after a while it was like I knew it was getting bad because I was seeing the same people. You know,
Yeah, that's how it was.
like,
We at Love, we
like,
was seeing everybody the
like
same
you
week.
start seeing the same people. I start seeing like, and then like, cause Love was on his way out. So when Mark and Taz created the park,
Mm-hmm.
everybody who was at Love just went over to the park.
I just went over
Mm-hmm.
to the park.
That's all that happened. Everybody who was over at Love, because at that time the major clubs was now we talking about now
Zanzibar. It
we
was
talking
like
about
Zanzibar
Fur and
and Fur.
Ibiza.
And
Fur and
Zanzibar,
Ibiza.
no,
Now
and
we was there
Zanzibar was
too.
gone.
Fur and Ibiza, First Street over there. That was the situation.
I'm gonna
Ibiza was crazy.
I'm gonna show y'all
Rob
one
Easer was
last
definitely
picture.
crazy.
This about to fuck
Ibiza
you
was
up.
nuts.
Ibiza was nuts. I got a crazy story of Ibiza.
I
And
got it.
you know what Asian dude owned Ibiza?
Didn't know that.
It
I
was an
didn't know
Asian
that.
dude that owned Ibiza, man.
He
You know
ran
what
it
I'm
up on
saying?
our ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
man.
I got one last picture and one last story before we cut for the
I
night.
I had my 27th birthday party. I gotta find a flyer. I had my 27th birthday party at Fur nightclub with Subtle
Oh, first.
Thoughts and Twister, and I had Black China there before she moved to Miami because my man was talking to her. My man that was managing me, he was talking to her because she was dancing at the spot Sensations in Laurel.
And Laurel, yeah, oh my God,
She was
Sen-
dancing in Sensations in Laurel.
You talking about this
sensational.
Black China?
Yeah. Oh,
Angela,
you wild.
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Angie.
This
Yeah.
Black China? Hold on, I got one good picture left, right? And this gonna fuck you up. This me and this nigga.
I, I, I said, why she put out that Special Olympics picture like we
All
special?
right, so look. So this was it. This is the last story. Me and this nigga, we did Special Olympics, right? For a extra credit. We end up we end up going to smoke, come back. Next thing you know, we walking on the field. We just making sure we get seen to get the extra credit. We really didn't want to be there. These motherfuckers come out talking about, yeah, where's y'all caregiver? Y'all need to be on the field.
Oh,
Where where's y'all caregiver? Y'all need to be on the field. Y'all need to be with your are you guys lost? This nigga she like, nah, motherfucker, we go here. We they thought we was part of the Special Olympics.
looking
Like
extra
like we was just
Riri.
roaming. Like that shit was crazy, man. They thought we was part of the Special Olympics. Hey Porter, that was messed up. They
But,
thought we
but look
we
at
was
these. But just to think of the prerequisites of that, we had to just been high. We high as shit, walk on the field, just diddly, diddly, diddly do. They probably observed us. Look at these two special motherfuckers walking unattended. Somebody go get their ass. And then they walked up on us. And we just like, huh?
yeah, we they thought we was listen, all the old copping flyers. Hey G, you see? All the parties I used to throw. Club one, nigga. Club one. Club one. Club one. Yeah, man. But look, man, it's been a hell of a night going down memory lane with y'all, man. You know, it's coming
Yes.
to the end, man.
Yeah.
I love that we do this because it literally all I do is just save the video and then it'll cut moments that we were like highlights, what they'll think is highlights, and then I could just
Oh.
post them. That's how I was able to send y'all them too. Or
Oh, that's dope. So you ain't even got to do that yourself.
I don't gotta cut the highlights; they do it themselves. So, but man, it's been a pleasure. Do I have any? I think I got some more Porter music. This joint right here. I got this joint.
Ain't that the joint you played last time?
Nah, I played the Nobody Like You jump.
Oh, you sure?
I'm positive. I played like a snippet, but I ain't played it a long time.
Uh,
But it's been real, fellas. See y'all.
peace.
Y'all be good.
Bet.